Ah, that's better. Hi everyone, my name is Finn Ryder, and I'm assuming you're learning about animal cells. Well, if you're not, then why are you even here? That's right, I can see you through the screen right now, but I'm sure you are. Anyway, did you know that little workers inside the cell are called organelles? The organelles help the cell and have special jobs, and I want to teach you about it. So today I'll be your guide inside the cell. Let's go! Whee! Warning, there's a lot of organelles in one little tiny microscopic cell, so this might take a while. And we're going to be talking about eukaryotic animal cells, not a plant cell. So empty out almost everything in your brain and only say the word cells. You got that? Okay, let's go. First things first. To get into the cell, we need to pass through the cell membrane. However, the cell membrane is not an organelle, but instead considered a cell part. The cell membrane's job is to let things go in or out the cell, kind of like a guard. Just to be clear, an organelle needs to be inside the cell, not the outer boundary. If there wasn't a cell membrane, then the cell would have no structure and the cytoplasm will be all over the place. Now, you might be asking, what the heck is a cytoplasm? Well, it's not an organelle either, but it is important and it's a fun word to say as well. Cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is this gelatin-like substance that fills the cell and surrounds all the organelles. Okay, it's finally time to visit our first organelle. I give you the endoplasmic reticulum. Endoplasmic reticulum. Or just ER for short. It's a network of passageways which transports items like protein throughout the cell and makes fats. There are two different types of ER, rough ER and smooth ER, but I'll talk about that later. Now let's talk about protein. Think fuel for our cells. Protein is made in ribosomes. Ribosomes are not a true organelle since they don't have a membrane around them, but it's really important. Ribosomes can float around the cytoplasm, and some have to stick to the ER. This is where rough ER means there's ribosomes, and smooth ER means there's no ribosomes on an ER. There's also a lot of ribosomes in a cell. That's pretty cool, huh? Yeah, that's pretty cool. When the cell makes waste, it gets transported by the Golgi apparatus, or the Golgi complex, whatever you want to call it. It packages and transports materials out of the cell. Alright, next up is the boss, or the nucleus. It's called the nucleus. They call it the boss for a reason. It's just a plain word. It's the control center of the cell. It's like a mini brain that holds our genetic material, or DNA. The nucleus orders the organelles to tell them what to do. Now, this one is the super buff, strong, and powerful organelle, the mitochondria. Its nickname is the powerhouse of the cell. The mitochondria takes the nutrients and breaks them down to make energy that the cell can use to power itself. Fun fact, muscle cells have a lot of mitochondria inside them. Okay guys, hang in there, we're almost finished.
The second last cell is the vacuole.
It can store materials of the cell, and its main job is to store water. Like a camel. Wait a minute, does that mean that camels have a lot of vacuoles? Wait, hold on. Camels actually store fat in their hump, not water. But you get the idea. Alright people, here's the last organelle we will visit on our tour. The lysosome! Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good idea, yeah. It digests food particles, broken or malfunctioning organelles, waste, and invaders. Now just to keep in mind, there are some differences in animal plant cells. Plant cells do not have lysosome like animal cells do. The storage organelle, the vacuole, is much bigger in a plant cell than an animal cell. We're done! We're done! Holy lemons, we're done! Oh my god, we're done! See, I told you that was going to be a lot of information. So yeah, that's pretty much what you need to know about the parts of an animal cell. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope that you got that all right, and I hope that your test goes well. Bye!